Hey, how's it going, guys? I just wanted to talk about Tron Ares a little bit. And this video is not your typical video that I do. You know, the people that have a chance to see my videos, they know that it's mostly about cars or something else. But anyways, I felt like I wanted to talk about it because I felt like I was the only one that actually liked the movie. It's not a great, perfect film. Obviously got its flaws, but it was entertaining nonetheless. So this video is gonna be full of spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, I'll give you a chance to go to another video because this one's gonna be full of spoilers. Alright, you have been warned. So I want to talk about the 9 Inch Nails. I want to talk about Jared Leto, the visuals, and obviously the cast. Now let's talk about 9 Inch Nails. That soundtrack is beast, man. I actually bought it in vinyl. Man, it's awesome. At some point of the movies, in some scenes, yeah, you wanted it to be like pulled off. I wanted for them to like pull it off the sound because it was overpowering. But even though, man, the sound it was crazy amazing. I think Daft Punk knew what they were doing. Like, well, I cannot blame 9 Inch Nail or give credit to Daft Punk because obviously this is done on post-production. Whoever is editing the movie, he's the one in charge of doing all those things. But some scenes, yeah, I needed the music to be lower and focus on the actual scene. But man, they nailed it though. Other than that, 9 Inch Nail, they nailed it. The sound is amazing. That soundtrack is wow. Now let me talk about Jared Leto. I know he have failed in the past, previous films. But to me, and this is my own personal opinion, I think he redeemed himself on this one. Of course he's gonna be robotic because he's an AI, he's a program. He nailed the role. He was actually my favorite character. Like, I don't understand what the critics were watching, to tell you the truth. Yeah, obviously it's not a perfect film, but that's like every other film. It's always not going to please everybody. That's what all the critics were saying about Legacy. And then that's when, like, you know, throughout the years, everybody started liking that film. And you know, Legacy kind of gave me a vibe of Finding Nemo, and I'll tell you how. Which in Finding Nemo, obviously, you know, the father and son, you know, relationship, and he goes after his son, looking for his son. And this one, it's a little bit different, but almost like Finding Nemo, Legacy, which the son actually goes into the grid and he finds his dad and wants to save his dad. Now in Tron, I know they were saying that they were going to take a different route, but this is kind of a spoiler. In Tron Ares, they never stop talking about Legacy, or kind of like, how would I say it? Not like talking about it, but they never forgot about Legacy. Because in some scenes where I believe it's Ares is, or the bad guy, Dillinger, is hacking the Encom, there's some pictures that is being thrown out, and you see Cora and Sam Flynn. So they always throwing you things about legacy, what happened before, and they actually combine even the old film, the original film. So they never stopped talking about it. So I don't know. Yeah, they took a different route, obviously, but it kind of stayed on the same idea though. So that's the reason why I liked it. And now the visuals, oh man, the light cycles, forget it, man. That was out of this world. And yeah, you definitely have to go see it in IMAX or in 3D if you can. But man, the light cycles, especially the light beam that they leave behind, they went into full details on this. Especially like when the light cycles kind of turn to one side, and you could actually see it very detailed, the light beam, and it stayed like that, how it stayed frozen. It was awesome. And don't believe the credits, what they say, the critics. I'm talking about the critics. Look at that. I don't know what they were looking at. I enjoyed the film. My family enjoyed the film. Jared Leto was on point. He redeemed himself. Congrats to him. But yeah, now the character, my least favorite was Eve Kim, which it was the girl representing Encom. To me, she was pointless. I don't know, they should have put somebody else. I don't know. Sometimes actors make movies. And what I mean by that is, like, let me give you an example. If you have Liam Neeson, you put that guy in any movie. Doesn't matter if the story is horrible, if the plot, there's no plot or there's no point. But it's an enjoyable film because he makes the movie. So actors do make movies. If you have bad actors, man, and Eve Kim, whoever that character was, I'm driving right now, so I don't have that information right now. But that was my least favorite character. And Dillinger was good. And the sister or the mom, I don't remember right now, but they were pretty good. Everything else is fine. And obviously the comic relief, the character doing the comic relief wasn't funny at all. But other than that, other than those little things, the movie is enjoyable and is, you're not gonna regret it. Go see it in IMAX, 9-inch nail. If you can't get that on vinyl, I already have it. It's good. But I like the fact. Oh, and the ending. Let's talk about the ending. And this is what I love, and this is why I like about this film, and it's the reason why I say they never stop talking about legacy. In the end, you see Ares, which is played by Jared Leto. He's on a coffee shop, and he's looking at I don't remember right now, but a picture of Cora and Sam, and he's gonna go look for them because he finds out that he's not the only one, in the real world, out of the grid. So it's gonna go look for them. So they actually tie that, and it leaves a door open to a fourth film. And if they combine those, they bring Sam Flynn and Cora back. It's gonna be good. They touch scenes from when Eric goes into the grid back into the grid. Sorry, he goes into the grid now. It looks like the classic film, the first one, was it 1982, 1984? I don't remember. The old Tron. And man, they nailed it. So they always touch base with the first film. They always mention legacy, or somehow the idea of legacy is in the film, and that's what I like. So even though it was a new, they were claiming it that it was a new story that went a different route, but you know, it's still kind of like touching base with the first two films. So it doesn't deviate from that. And that's what I liked about the film. So it's an enjoyable film. Go ahead and watch it. Don't listen to the critics. Go ahead and watch it. The biggest screen that you can possibly find, IMAX. And if you can see it in 3D, even better. And you know, that's all I have to say about that film. It was great. I mean, not great, you know, enjoyable. Very entertaining, and I liked it. And I can guarantee you that, I'll say 5-10 years from now, people are gonna like this film. So I went with a open mind. Yeah, I saw one or two YouTubers that they were saying that you know, it sucked. It's gonna be it's bad, and Jared Leto this and that, and man. So let me go see it anyways. And yep, I came out, no regrets. And no regrets watching it on opening day, paying money for IMAX. I have no regrets. I actually wanted to see it on the next day. I wanted to see it for a second time. Because usually when you see films, the more you see films, you tend to pick up something new. Something that you didn't see for the first time. So yeah, go ahead and watch it. Tron Ares, really good.